We are here at the Wilderness Lodge, Disney's Wilderness Lodge, for 4 nights. So let's have a look around the room and see what it's like here. This is a deluxe Disney hotel. So we can start off over here by the door. Let's turn the light on. Hey, there we go. This is your door with a peephole, and then your fire safety instructions and your do not disturb sign. And then you have the same as all Florida hotels, it seems, this little latch thingy and your door lock. So if we carry on in, there's a big entrance area, and then if we carry on in, you got your air conditioning controls here on the right, and then also next to that is this big wardrobe. So it's a wardrobe with some spare blankets and pillows, a whole bunch of coat hangers. In here you get steamer, hairdryer, tissues, toilet paper, spare towels, and then this luggage rack and place to hang your clothes. Carrying on around, you have your little coffee station with a Keurig. Get some coffee, tea, some glasses, and some spare cups and an ice bucket up top. Then down here there's a drawer, and then at the bottom there is a beverage cooler for drinks. Carrying on around, ditch bin, is a connecting door, and a giant TV in the middle of the room with a big work surface and 2 plugs, 2 USBs, and then what we got, 2 long shallow drawers, and then oh, there's a safe down here under that one, and then 2 bigger, deeper drawers in there. So carrying on around, there is a set of tables, some sort of instructions about the hotel, and then 2 tables that pull in and out, some artwork, and then this chair, which is a very regular chair that sits here facing outwards onto the bed. Alrighty, so further around we got a resort view room, so just the cheapest regular room they had. And if we pull these back a bit, see, you get a little balcony, and I'm facing the pool there. There's some chairs out there. Can't hear anything from the pool, so it's quite well insulated from sound. If we carry on around, there's the lamp with a Hey Disney. Let's turn the lamp on. Oh, there you go. The lamp has 2 USB ports, an American plug, and then down here there is a drawer with a Bible in it and a little bit more storage space. Then we have the king bed, which I can't even fit all in the same shot. Oh, there we go. It's humongous. You get your little Disney towel animal. That bed is huge. And on the sides you get these little reading lights either side. What's that undo? Not entirely sure what this does. Oh, is it behind? Oh, the light behind the bed. Okay, on there, come on. Ah, there's a light behind the headboard. There we go. That's what that does. And then carrying on around, you got this little desk. So there's another lamp, another desk with 2 sets of USB-A and 2 American plugs, a phone, and then a little desk chair. Oh, and there's a mirror as well. And finally, coming around to this wall, there is this piece of art. It's a electronic piece of art. This is unusual. Alright, you can turn it on and off. It's nice. So, that is the main room. And now we can carry on into the bathroom, which is humongous. So, this is the bathroom. You got your, well, there's the art on the other side that can be controlled. You got some more non-electronic art here. Your towels. And you've got toilet with toilet paper and a little bin. And then over here, you've got your sink. So there's a little towel holder on the side. Your sink with a mirror. And then in here, there is a big shower. Oh, there's a towel hook there and a light switch. And then in here, there is the shower. So you got your big rainfall head and your body wand. And then attached to the wall are shampoo and stuff. And then you get a little nook to put your own toiletries in. So, it's quite a big and nice bathroom. So that is the room. This is, we're here for 4 nights. So I'll report back after the stay to let you know what it's like to stay here for real. But looks like quite a nice hotel room. So catch you later on for the next part. I just drew the curtains to go to bed and I realised that I forgot to investigate if they overlap. When we did the room tour, that they do not overlap, but they don't overlap in terms of the rail goes past each other like in other hotels we've seen, but they do seem to close quite nicely. So hopefully there's no light that gets let in. I'll let you know tomorrow. Yeah, we have this little waterfall thing. That was what we were crossing the bridge over earlier this morning. And this is the outside of the hotel. That's the lobby. And then that over there is our room. And the pool. Not really sure where we're going now. Does that do anything? It's a pretty path with some lanterns. Just turn back around and go in, because that's where we need to go. Oh, boat transportation down that way. Maybe we'll take a boat to Magic Kingdom tomorrow. That'd be nice. Oh yeah, our room's along here. Can we go in here? Swimming pool on this side. And we are getting the boat back to the Wilderness Lodge. So let's see how the boat transport from Magic Kingdom to Wilderness Lodge works. That was a trip back on the boat from Magic Kingdom. Probably took about as long as the bus, but we got stuck in some boat traffic and had to wait for it to clear. It's quite a pleasant way to come back at night. There's no aircon on the boat, but at night when it's cooler, there's a nice breeze off the water. It's a pleasant way to come back. Alright then, this is the last night I'm here at the Wilderness Lodge Hotel, so I thought I'd do a recap, a little summary of how I found it here. So, to start with, some practical things. These curtains seal light very well, actually better than the ones at the Helios Grand, so they're pretty good for keeping light out. And speaking of lights, we were wondering what this little electronic art thing was before, and I found that I think it's a night light. So see, we'll turn it on, and you can turn it up. So I think that you're supposed to use it as a night light, so when it's dark at night, you need to go to the bathroom, then you can just pop it on. You don't have to pop the main light on and blind yourself or anyone else. So yeah, I think the electronic art is a fancy nightlight, which is cool. Back to the summary then. So to start with the good things, this bed is incredibly comfy. Had a great night's sleep here. In terms of noise, I think that the big downside of this hotel compared to other deluxe Disney ones I've stayed at is that the noise insulation doesn't seem to be as good. So in the morning, I can hear people coming past the door down the corridor, and I can also hear people in the other rooms, which I've never actually had before in any of the other Disney hotels, like the Polynesian or the Contemporary. I think the noise insulation here isn't quite as good. It's not terrible, it's just something that I noticed. In other good things, there's the Disney buses. You're pretty close to Magic Kingdom here. When you get the bus that takes you straight to Magic Kingdom rather than going to Fort Wilderness, it takes like 5-10 minutes maximum. It's fantastic. And similarly, getting to Epcot, Animal Kingdom, Hollywood Studios and all that sort of stuff is super quick as well. The buses are shared, so sometimes they're shared with the Contemporary. So they'll go here, then they'll go to the Contemporary, and then the final destination. And sometimes they're shared with Fort Wilderness. So Epcot is shared with Fort Wilderness, and I think that's because the Contemporary has the monorail for Fort Wilderness, and so they don't have to use the buses there. In other things, I think that out of all the Disney hotels I've stayed at, Polynesian and Contemporary, this is probably the worst, I think, but it's still good. It's just the worst compared to them. The Contemporary has been recently refurbished with the new Incredibles rooms, and the Polynesian, I don't know when that was refurbished, but it's got the new Moana rooms now, and they're just a bit nicer. This room just seems a bit more worn and dated than the stays at the other hotels, which is not terrible. It's still a very good room. It's just noticeable the wear and tear is greater than the other hotels. In terms of noise now, I think the pool shuts at like 10:30, 11. So now we can't hear anything. They do play the music from the fireworks show at Magic Kingdom, because you can watch the fireworks, so you can hear the music out there by the pool when they're playing that. It goes quiet though, about 10:30-ish. The buses also, they're kind of busy on the way back, so I got the bus back from Epcot twice after fireworks-ish, and it was very, very busy. It was like completely packed. It seems that there's just not enough buses for how many people. If you look at like the Animal Kingdom Lodge bus going past, that sort of thing, they all seem emptier than this one. I've always got on, it's just noticeably busier. In terms of other things, the lobby is lovely with that giant fireplace and the architecture. Similarly, outside, all the walkways are beautifully lit with those lanterns that we saw, and there's a boat launch as well, so you can get the boat to Magic Kingdom, which I've done backwards, so coming back from Magic Kingdom to here both times, and it's a super lovely and efficient way to get back. The quick service here as well has some pretty good food options. After 5 or something for dinner, they do like barbecue burnt ends and things like that. Some really nice options compared to the regular stuff that they do as well, like the cheeseburgers, chicken strips, that sort of thing. The quick service here does do the resort mug. I have one, but they don't have the Coke Freestyle machines here either. Again, at the refurbished Contemporary and Polynesian, they do have freestyle machines. It seems that like it's just another thing here that hasn't quite been refurbished yet. So overall, this hotel was significantly cheaper than the monorail hotels. So I understand why it's not quite the same level. I would stay here again. It's just something to bear in mind if you've stayed elsewhere and you're expecting the same sort of things. Obviously, there's no monorail here either, so it's slightly cheaper because of that. But overall, it's a lovely hotel to stay at. It's got all your Disney Deluxe benefits, and yeah, I would stay here again, especially given that it's cheaper. You just have to bear in mind that it's not quite as fresh and refreshed as the other Disney hotels. So with that, we're done. I'm heading home tomorrow. There's a bunch of other Disney content and Epic Universe coming on the channel, so stick around and subscribe if you want to see that. If this video was helpful and you liked it, please hit like and subscribe to help the channel, and I'll catch you next time.